today's game, we have a divisional matchup in the NFC North between two really good receivers. It's Alshon Jeffrey going up against Jordy Nelson. With that, let's hand it over to Brandon Gott and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this Week 12 matchup.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Play clock winding down. And on the ground they go with a running back. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start. Second down, 8. Now they'll run it on the toss. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Quentin Rollins there on the tackle. And a peek at the defense for the Packers.
Clinton Dix attracted a lot of attention when he was about to enter the NFL for his ability to play the football in the air. He's actually shown that he can tackle pretty well in the league, too.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Clay Matthews in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Turn there, call it 13 yards. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Come on, let's go!
Throwing, Hundley. And his first look is incomplete. Eddie Lacy, the one he was trying to get it to. And now it's 2nd down. Here's the offensive unit coming out onto the field in just a moment. Randall Cobb, very good at wideout.
Went to college to be a quarterback. Discovered his talents couldn't be limited to one position. He's a 1,000-yard receiver every year for his quarterback.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
Come on!
Now Hundley. And Rodgers has it over on the right side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Quickly now a look at the defensive starters for Minnesota.
Dante Hightower is a guy who can play the run with the best of anyone in the league, but he'll fool you a little bit in pass coverage. Not so bad there as well.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Come on, let's go!
They'll set up a throw. Open man, the tight end Rodgers. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
And Richard Rodgers makes the grab, and let's face it, it's going to follow him the rest of his career. The Hail Mary he caught to beat the Lions in 2015 in Detroit, pretty memorable play.
Those Lions fans, they just don't like you right now if they heard that.
I didn't mean to bring it up to, pull the Band-Aid off the wound there. I was just trying to praise Richard Rodgers. Yeah, they're going to be mad at me.
On 2nd down, Lacy. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Sharif Floyd. He'll drop to throw.
Okay, no score on that play. But this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Now back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Randall Cobb with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And on 2nd and 10 now. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 3rd down, Bridgewater surveying the field. It's caught. Michael Pruitt. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And he'll take it just outside the 40. And some room to work. Randall Cobb on a breakaway. And he takes it all the way, but there is laundry on the field. A flag is down, and I think this one's coming back.
I agree. When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. But it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or creep or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. They'll set up to throw.
Well, we just saw the recipe.
Try to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
2 plays in a row, the defense won, stacking up the running game. They've got to feel good about themselves, but something has to be in the back of their minds. Are we being set up for something big? They've got to be careful.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. 3rd and long for Bridgewater. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And they'll be set up with great field position as this is going to be touchdown right at the 40-yard line. And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Let's go, Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round! Here we go! What?
Throwing, Hundley. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Let's go! What? 90!
Now Hundley. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
The throw left side complete to Treadwell. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
That play almost seemed like a baseball play. See ball, hit ball. But in this case, see guy with ball, tackle guy with ball.
And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. Only 3 punts in NFL history have gone for 90 yards or more. You just witnessed one. It's number 4. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Lacey. Lacey hit. He lost the football. It's out. And it won't be a pick 6, but he will have his guys set up at the 2-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. 2nd and goal to go now. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Well, after getting the ball in prime position to score after a fumble recovery, you think you're in a great spot. But the defense on the field is saying not so fast, and they've held firm on the first 2 plays.
Let's go. Way 90.
On the Teddy will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Teddy Bridgewater, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. 10 yards still left on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Randall Cobb, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. And he's got it up and through. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And they're hoping to catch.